Fix this right quick. Hey, what's going on? Now, y'all, I have finally figured out how to do this. I have finally figured it out. Now, I did have two people that I wanted to be on here, but they did not, they could not do it. So, yeah. So, y'all, tell me if you can hear me. Tell me if you can hear me. I'm going to take my time on this one. Tell me if you can hear me once you get on. I have figured out these lives. I figured it out. You have to, and I'm just going to talk, a little random talk right now. We're going to have some random conversations today. But I figured out with this live, I figured out how to do it with my phone, but then there's a different way to do it when you have your computer. So now I know you have to copy and paste to do it. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. See if anybody's gonna come on. And I just put it for 10 because I just wanted to have a late night conversation, just a late night conversation, and just talk about some random stuff. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. This is what everybody else, I see everybody else doing. They just be like, okay, let me wait. Then they be like, come on in, come on in. So, yeah. Oh, I see I got one person. Can you hear me, that one person? Hey, Deep View Media. Hey, Mr. Work, how are you doing? Okay, good. Thank you for coming to my live. Good. Good. I'm so glad that you could attend. I finally figured out how to do the live on the phone. So, um I said I'm going to take my time and just kind of walk through it until I get learn how to do it. I'm not going to give up because at first I was like I'm not going to do these lives because I cannot figure it out. But then I did. Oh, thank you guys. I see a couple people coming on in. Thank y'all for coming. I'm just talking randomly for now. Y'all does anybody watch uh Country Wayne skits? Man, that's like my soap opera. Man, hey, how are you doing? Mateo, how you doing? Charlisa, hey. Henry, how are you? I hope I'm pronouncing the names right. So excuse me if I'm not. Hey, Henry. Okay. I think I can get ready. Can everybody hear me? Y'all, we got some random topics. You see that? We going random tonight. JMO, Jamo, hi. Alan, hi. Hey, Auntie. Wait a minute. No, you ain't saying, you saying hi, Auntie. Hey, Alan. I'm sorry. Y'all, we got some hot topics tonight. What do y'all, oh God. Why? We gonna start with this first one, okay? We gonna start with this first topic right here. Why? No, does she want a man? That's the topic. Does she want a man? Now, listen. I am going to run down some things here and y'all could tell me what you think. And I subscribe. Thank you. Can I get some food? Okay, I don't know what that person's talking about. But anyway, here's the topic for tonight, y'all. Does she want a man? And it goes like this. There are men that are out here thinking because she does not have a man, does that mean she does not want a man? Can somebody answer that? What say you in the conversation tonight? Happy birthday, Mateo. What says you in the conversation tonight? Thank you, Mr. Work. Okay, she might just be waiting for the right. Yes, that's what I said. But some people really think because people don't have a man, like why, like something's wrong with you. No, it's because Henry, like you said, she could be waiting for the right one. Okay. And then the other one is, can she be happy by herself? Not meaning like she don't want to have no man, but just, she's learned to love herself and to walk in who she is. So that ain't saying she don't want a man. She just waiting, like Henry said, for the right one. Now, could it be because she didn't learn from her experiences? Charlisa, I'm about to get rid of you because I don't know what you up on. Okay. So that's that. Now I'm just talking randomly here. Or what say you men on this right here? Or do you think some men want the woman, well, to be at home cooking, taking care of the kids, and cleaning the house? What say you, men? Is that what y'all want? I mean, really? In this great incorporated United States, do you think that you can just work with one income? What say you on that? Okay, how do I do that, Mr. Work? How do I make you a mod? Okay, let me make you a mod. Let me go here, Mr. Work. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Mr. Work, did you get it? Yes, some men do act like they're nice, but they're not. Yes, they really do be acting like it. Mr. Work, did it work? Okay, there you go. Got it. Thank you, Mr. Work. Thank you so much for that. Um, let's see what else is the topic here. What else I want to pull out of this? Or do you think because she has been pulling the weight for so long that she is just used to carrying it? She is just, we gonna let Shalisa, I think the person name is Shalisa. We gonna let that person stay in here for a little bit longer because I wasn't sure what that person was on. But on this, let me be clear. When we come up in here, let's be respectful, you guys. Let's hear and understand each other, okay? So we gonna make that very clear when we are on here. Just keep it clean. Keep it clean, but you can express yourself, okay? So do you think it's because she's carried the weight for so long that she just used to it? Now I can speak for that because when you have been like doing it for so long, you do carry it. You carry the weight because that's what you have to do at that moment. Okay. But let me tell you, when you do and when he does, or when you find each other, you do. And some women may not admit this, but you do want to let that load be lifted and you want to give that to them. Now, a lot of people may be like, yes, I am woman. Hear me roar, roar, whatever the word is. You know what I'm saying? But we do be one that load to be lifted sometimes. Y'all, on to the next one. Why does she pass him by? Let's see what we got. No, Mr. Work, you must stay. Why are you leaving me? I want you to answer some of these questions before you leave, Mr. Work. Why does she keep, and I know you didn't got married, but tell me, why do you think she keeps passing him by? Give me give me something, what you think. Why does she keep passing him by instead of why do you think she keep passing a good man by? Say something, Mr. Work, before you leave. Okay, he must have left. But anybody else out there, what y'all got? Tell me what you think. Ladies, I'm going to need you to tell me, why do you pass a good man by? Why do you pass him by? When he provides, he protects. What say you on that? Or maybe he's not professing his love that much to you. This is what I'm hearing out here in these streets. Maybe he's not professing it. So what does he have to do? Let's see what Henry say. She might know she needs to be, she might know she needs to help herself first. Maybe she's still working on herself. Henry, that's what I said. That is what I said in here. She needs to work on herself too. She could be, passing by because she has learned how to wait. How about that? She's learned how to wait, and she may need to heal. She may need to heal. So, because she has past hurts. So that's what I think. Because she has past hurts, so she has to heal. Now, let me see what else I put on here. What's up with, okay, I say her standards are too high. Okay, Mr. Work. Okay, you done said something. Now tell me what you think about that. Tell me her standards are too high. Come on, give me an example. That is so good, Mr. Work. What standards she got going on? Tell me about that. Henry, why you take your message back? I like that. I hope you finna put something new down, Henry. Mr. Work, you got to tell me about them standards. You trying to get up out of here. I want you to put Juliet. I want you to I wanted you to be on my live actually. Mr. Work, put Henry. Henry is cool. Henry having good conversation. Mr. Work. Mr. Work getting him up out of here. No, Mr. Work, are you taking Henry out? He has to look good, have money, and college education. If he's a good man, you don't really look at that. I'm not sure who's taking those comments out, Henry. Mr. Work, that's not you, right? Who else could it be? Because he said he's not taking those comments out. We gon', as long as they don't get disrespectful, I don't really care. But when that person was talking about he hungry, he need clothes, I I don't know about that. I don't know what was going on with that person. But no, Mr. Work, you know what? I think that's let me see what else you say. It say retracted. Oh, maybe he did that because I couldn't hardly see that. It said so maybe he probably took it back. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. I think you know what I also think, Mr. Work. I think that people think when people look a certain way or act a certain way, they think that they don't like them. Meaning, like you don't have to have a college degree. Okay, okay, that's what you think it means. It must. Okay. Henry, I love your conversation though, and Mr. Work. Thank y'all so much. I'm so appreciative of this. And Mr. Work, you know I am. You know I'm so appreciative of you. I hope to have you and Jew on. Once I do it on next week, I'm gonna do a yard stream where I'm on the computer where I can have a person join in. And if you and Jew as a couple can come on, that would be so nice to talk about your love. I just you guys when you have your when you be talking to each other on your channel, it be so cute. So yeah. Okay, thank you, Mr. Work. Okay, I'm gonna let you know when. Okay, I would love to have you guys. I'm gonna do yard stream and and the way you talk about her cooking, you was like, I knew she was the one. You said I knew she was the one, and I will never forget this. On you, I don't know if that was like last month before y'all got married. You said because I knew I would never be home, never not be hungry because she cooked. And when you talk about her food, how good her food is, I was like, now that's love. That is love right there. And that makes me think of a situation with my cousin and his wife. She had just went to the dentist, right? She went to the dentist. He was cooking some corn. And this may be a little corny, but it's so cute. I love those little stories. But what happened was he said she just had went to the dentist and he was cooking some corn on the cob and she couldn't eat the corn, right? So what he did for her was he cut the corn off the cob for her just so she can eat. He knew that she had went to the dentist and he knew that she wasn't gonna be able to, chomp on that corn like that. So what he did was cut that corn and put it in a bowl for her. Now, just those little things, that's all it takes. That is really all that it takes for us. And I don't think a lot of people understand that, because yeah, I don't think a lot of people understand it's the small things. Um, that women want. Now, it was another topic on here. Henry, you still here? Hopefully, Henry still here. And Mr. Work, even Henry, that's putting in the work for love. Henry, that's what I'm saying. That is putting in the work. He loves her. Okay. I have another cousin. These are males, honey. So when people tell you that love cannot happen, yes it can. It can. And I will never give up on that and stop thinking that it can. And I hate it when people say that, it's not enough men and all this stuff right here. Another perfect example is I have another cousin and he loves his wife. Okay, and, she had a situation. I'm not going to get all into that, but he stayed right there. You know what? He was like, y'all can't even cry. Because I was like crying like, no, you can't be crying around her like that because he wanted to keep her lifted, right? So I was like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to cry. But then I said, no, I'm going to keep, hold it in. But when I talked to her, because he didn't want that he wanted to keep her lifted. He wanted us to tell her good things, y'all. It was so sweet. I love their love. Okay. And love can be. What you laughing at? Who putting up some laughing? Who putting up some laughing? That's putting in the work. I definitely believe that, Henry, putting in the work. And I don't think that people know that you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. Because if you don't put in the work, it's just a waste. It's a waste. So yeah. Um, but let me go back to the Country Wayne skits because I told y'all it's random tonight. Do y'all watch Country Wayne? Henry, you still here? Because I think Mr. Work left, or Mr. Work, are you still here? Anybody watch those? Henry, you watch Country Wayne skits? And Henry, you can come on too. You send me your email, Henry. You can be on live with me. Okay? You can be on live with me. Okay, Henry, do you watch Country Wayne skits? Do you know who Country Wayne is, Henry? Okay. Okay. You said I do not. Oh my God. It's so wild. It's like a whole nother soap opera. And you know how I don't know, there are skits that come on. And so there are skits, you would have to look him up, but there are skits, but they be so interesting. They are so interesting. And this particular one is about the side chick. Hey John, how are you? How you doing, John? Where you Henry, where are you coming in at? John, where are you coming in at? Okay, John probably left, but Henry, I know you still here. Well, I thank you for staying with me, Henry. And you know what? You can be on with me too. I can put you on live. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why am I? I'm sorry, but I got a drink. Texas. Okay. How is it in Texas? Texas something else. Texas is something else right now. How do you like Texas? You know what? I I said I was not gonna talk politics or anything. What about your governor? How you like your governor? I'm sure it's getting hot there. I am sure it is getting hot because y'all be having hurricanes and everything there. Well, we have snowstorms here, but for the last couple years, we have not had any like major snow. So, John, where you calling from? What? Henry, you got to know about him. Hold on here. I got a cough. I'm going to step away for 1 second. Okay. Henry, you got to know about him. Oh my goodness. John, where did you say you were calling from? I mean, coming in at. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Henry. Um, what about I didn't put this as other topic because I didn't write on it, but tell me what you think about this. She is too combative. Tell me what you think about that when it comes to the woman. If if she's expresses herself too much, what do you think about that, Henry? I think I have gotten used to doing this now, but I think I'm gonna use my iPad next time. Let's see what he's saying here. Yes, it could be good and bad. Okay, tell me, I gotta ask the follow up question here. Ye- Henry, this is what I'm saying. This is what I am saying. But see, people don't look at it like that, Henry. People do not look at it like that. Some men look at it as you disobeying them. I'm like, what? That's a whole nother story. Not disobeying them, like almost you can't be you, meaning like you can express yourself. I think people can express themselves, but that don't mean like you're trying to um talk over your husband, because I believe like if you do have a situation with your husband or your significant other, I believe that you should talk about that in private. I definitely believe there should never be where you do it out in the open. I think you should talk that kind of stuff out in private. But Henry, you are on it. You are on it. Oh my goodness. Yep. And another thing, I think that when I was when you talk to certain people, they be in like that old mode of how people used to treat women. And I think that's like so I don't know, it's not it doesn't line up with how people are today, like how some women and how some men are today. Meaning like women have had to carry the load for so long that they are expressive because they've had to do things. Okay, now let me give you this example here. When I my house was caught in the crossfire, right, last year. And so I already knew this was one thing that I knew that I did not want to have to deal with. And Henry, you can look at that one of those videos, look at that video, um, and see what I'm talking about. But anyway, I already knew. I was like, oh my God, I got to deal with these insurance people. And they don't look at women like you can handle business. Well, they had the wrong one, right? And so I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, I know I got to deal with this. I had to put my big girl panties on and I had to do what I had to do because I knew that wasn't nobody else going to stand up for me. So I had to do what I had to do. So we have had to carry the weight for so long. And I had to fight with the insurance company in order for them to get my stuff approved. And I just got my two sides. They had did the other sides and then they just finished the other sides of the house. So I had to write letters. I had to do the work. Like I had to be like not a man, but I had to put on my masculine role. to get my stuff done. So sometimes we have to do that, but that ain't being combative. That's being about your business. And you have to be about your business. Now let's see what else happened here. Okay, now I'm on the phone for a while. Okay. Okay. Yes, you do have to stand up for business sometimes. You have to do it, especially when you don't have anyone to um be there. But yeah, I had to do that, and I had to do that. I just had my friend, he may be watching this, but I had to do another thing, and I had to, be firm, cuz I've done this for so long. I had to be firm in what I had to do to get this to work out for me and my son. So needless to say, I got a car and he got a car. And I think people be thinking that women can't negotiate deals and stuff, but everything worked out. Everything worked out. Well, your governor, he's a little, oh gosh, oh God. Your governor is a little off the chain. Okay, look your governor up. Oh my goodness, he's too much for me. Yeah, he's too much. Correct. Correct. That is correct. That is definitely correct. Mr. Work, I'm glad you became a mod. And I figured out how to do that because I wasn't sure how to do that. And so you click on it and then and I put you as the manager mod. Is that which mod were you supposed to be, or the standard mod? I wasn't sure. Which one would you would have wanted to be? I think I put you as the manager. I don't know. So I put you as the manager mod. But I'm so glad that you stopped by. I finally figured this out. And Henry, I appreciate you too for stopping by. And it's some more people on here. Who the other people? Thank y'all. We did our major part of the conversation, but we just talking random now, just talking random stuff. What y'all think about the side chick? I want you to look at some of my okay, should I do standard? Let me put you as standard. I think I'll go back. Let's see. Oh, Henry, thank you. Yeah, this is my first real one. I've done them before, but they've been like, okay, I don't like those. So now I'm gonna keep them. Like tonight, I'm gonna keep them. And let me see, Mr. Work. I'm gonna put you as standard because I don't know what that other one was. Wait, I may have to put you back. Let me see if I remove it. Then it says managing as moderator. What you think about that? Do you not? Okay, make it standard. So I'm gonna take it off then put you back on. Okay. Okay, now let me put you standard. Okay. Add as moderator. Okay, now I'll do standard. Can review and remove chat messages and hide the user. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. I wasn't sure how that other one worked. Yeah. Oh man, Mr. Work. Thank you. If you on tonight, I'm gonna be on yours tonight too. Let me see what this says here. You will only make someone a manager if they are going to answer comments for you. Okay. Okay. And you are uploading videos for you. Okay. Now I know. I'm learning this as I go because I wasn't sure how it works, so I'm learning it as I go here. Um, let me see here. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Y'all, you know what? My son, he got his license and a car and he been gone for the last 3 days. He has been gone for the last 3 days. He has been enjoying himself. He just graduated, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that he has graduated. And when he got that car, he was like, he's been glowing, and it built his spirits. So I'm so happy. I know y'all laughing because he been gone for the last 3 days. He gone to some party. The party is, and you know what? Let me tell y'all what made me. Yes, he is. And so I was like, he was like, Mom, he was like, now I can go to the grocery store for you. And I was like, I don't even know why I got emotional, but I was like, yes, but a weight has been lifted. I'm like, a weight has been lifted. Like, I feel like now maybe my turn is coming. Something's happening. And it's like I don't have to he graduated, didn't have to get up taking him to school. I'm like, okay. Like I am really enjoying this. Where Juliet at? Let's see. That's how you get it. Juliet, that's Mr. Worker. Is your wife on here? Okay. Yeah, so he is like he's free. And I feel like yeah, okay. Okay, you said that's Juliet. Yeah, but I was like, what is going on? And then when he got in the car and then he drove off, y'all look. I was standing there like this, like, oh, he doesn't need me anymore. Like, he doesn't, well, he still needs me. I'm gonna be there, but it's like a weight. Like, is this what empty nest is going to feel like? Like, I really feel like I don't gotta get up in the morning. I do get up in the morning to go to work. Well, not really. I just come down here. But I mean, I do go to work because I work from home, but I didn't have to do that. I woke up like I got to sleep a little bit longer. It just felt exhilarating. It really did, y'all. But y'all, we have been on here for 38 minutes and I made it through, and you guys made it through with me. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative of you guys. I'm so appreciative. So I made it through. We made it through. So I'm going to log off. Yeah, more you time. More you time, Mr. Work. I could not. He went to the store yesterday, right? He did come home yesterday. Like he do come and go to sleep or whatever. But when he came back, I had needed some Lysol, right? And so this boy then came back with the Lysol. He was like, Mom, I didn't have to tell him. He came back with the Lysol. And I was like, huh? Oh, thank you. Okay, Henry. Yes, Henry, thank you. Because I'm going to log off now too. But I just thank y'all so much for staying on here with me. I cannot believe I made it to this long. And so when it comes to these, it'll just be like random. conversations that we have, and I'll wait for people to come in, see how that goes, and then go from there. But it'll be random, and you can talk, make topics too. And I also want to bring you in if you want to be on live, but if I do it on the computer, I have to use Yard Stream. Mr. Work, you use Yard Stream before? I think that's what it's called. Is that the one where you can put your link in the chat, Mr. Work? You know about that? And I want people to join in on the live. Yes, I have. Okay, have you tried it? Okay. Okay. Is that what you be doing when you put in the when we're looking at your videos? When you sitting at home with your mic? Cuz that's what I want to do for the next live, which will be, oh, what are you using then when you do that? Because I would really like to have that. Know the different I don't know if are they called apps where you can have the people join in. Like I like when you do that when you in the background we can see your video, and then no, we see the video but we see you sitting there. Dang. Okay, Streamlab. Dang, can we I want to connect to see how to do that. Cuz I think you even have your green screen, right? Don't you put your green screen back there or something like that? I like how that is set up when you do that. I think you use your green screen. But okay, I'm gonna try Standard Lab. But you were okay with oh, you can't do interviews. It's just you, and when we see the video that you're showing. So we see you and then we see the video. Okay. So do you think I should just stay with the StreamYard when I try it next week? What you think about that? And if you can, and you and okay, okay. So do you think you and Juliet can get on and share your love story? You talk it over with her, so people can see some love. Ask Juliet. I think y'all the cutest. You be like, no, Ju, come on, Ju, in her little voice. Okay, you can do the green screen. That's what y'all be too cute when y'all be together on them streams though. Things over there too. Oh, Mr. Work, I need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, talk to her. Talk to her about it and see, because maybe she can. You know what? You know you need to get her on there with that cooking. You know you need to have her do her little setup, because when you talk about her pretzels, you need to get her on there, at least do her, let her do her stuff that she cooked to get her on there. But y'all, thank y'all so much. Mr. Work, we gotta connect because I really want to see how to use StreamYard, which I think I'm gonna take my time and look at it just like I did this video to figure out how to do the live. I looked at someone else's video, which was like 10 minutes. I have to take some simple. Mr. Work, can you do a video for that? You gotta get her. I know you be trying so much. You probably talking about for her cooking. And Henry, thank you. Thank you so much, Henry. No, I'm not in I deleted my Facebook. I deleted Facebook. I never was. I was on Instagram, but I don't listen. I don't want to be looking at people pictures. I don't got time for that. For that, I was on Facebook, but because of the man, I had to delete it. I can't deal with people that ain't for people. Okay, I can't deal with it. So, Mr. Work, how can we connect? Because I really want you to show me how to do that. And plus, when I get monetized, I want that to, I gotta. It seems like that's complicated. I hope they updated that. But my thing is right now, Mr. Work, is getting those watch hours because the watch hours. Do you let the people with the stuff? What you mean? Do you let the people with the stuff chase you away? Oh, you talking about the Facebook people? No, it's the owner of Facebook, if that's what you're talking about. It's the owner of Facebook. You know what? I've learned to have a hard shell with people, and I'm a people's person, so I know no, no. And you know what, Mr. Work? I'm reading this book right here, The Let Them Theory, and it's so good. It is so good. It's how you gotta let people do what they be. Let them be. No, it's the owner because he's not for people. He ain't for us and humanity. So that's what when I get away from people like that, I just I don't I don't have time for that. If you ain't about humanity and empathy and caring for people, I can't roll with you like that. I cannot roll with you like that. But yeah, Mr. Work, talk with Juliet and see if we can connect. Okay. If you can email me at Bernita Rochelle at yahoo.com so we can get connected because I want to start using that stuff that you use. When you use I think you said it's a Gambi or something like that. What is that one thing you use where it don't move? You're a gamble, or I think it's a gamble. Gambio or whatever. That and you use a whole lot of other stuff. Like your speaker that you use. It was something else that you put on your channel that you use. But talk that over with Juliet. But my address is okay. Let me hold on. Let me put that. Cause Mr. Work, you be doing all that stuff. You be having all the little gadgets. You know how to make that music. I just figured out how to put the sound on my flowers. Did you see my flowers? Yeah, the gimbal. Okay, harder, work harder. PRO at gmail.com. Okay, work harder pro at gmail.com. That's what I got. Cause you put all the even to your oh my god, that one short Mr. Work where that man was kind of, I don't know if were you in Center? No, you weren't in City. You were where they hang out. And the guy you had that music going dun, 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 dun. I was like, that is so good. Now you connected that through your phone, your music? Yeah, yep, Kensington. Yeah, that one, that last short, I think it was your last short that you did. That was interesting. And that beat, how it was all, it was like, it matched that to a T. Yep, it matched that scene to a T that you had showed. But you know what, Mr. Work, what I ain't gonna never forget when we was watching that video and that man had got in that bridge. Remember that? He was stuck in that bridge. Now, did they ever find out if he was alive or he was just asleep? He was alive. Cause how did he get up there? Remember, Mr. I mean, it wasn't funny, but you was just riding. Mr. Work, he was asleep. Y'all have to look at Mr. Work stuff. How did he get up? How did he get up there? to be in the right spot at the right time. He was up there like that. Check out Mr. Work Stuff. Check it out. I don't even know. Mr. Work, I will never forget that. Like he was, and you just called it. And we just looking like, what? What is going on? I don't know, y'all, but thank y'all so much. Mr. Work, thank you, Henry. You said you was gone, but you've been hanging in there with us. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Mr. Work. I see people come in, go, come in, go. But y'all, thank y'all so much. I'm about to log off right now. I appreciate you, Mr. Work. I'm about to email you in a little bit here. Probably tomorrow because I finna finish up some school work. Yes, peace until the next time. I love your endings. Well, I'm gonna say my ending, y'all. Well, that's it. That's no, thank you to my new ones and thank you to my day ones. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Peace until the next time.